Hey guys, this is John and welcome to the free video. So let's take a look here. The markets were kind of quiet today, though after hours you can see that the NASDAQ is actually up pretty good. I think when it closed it was only up like maybe 17 points, give or take, so we got some action going up there. It's not really by any fault of any earnings. It is, it looks like it's more kind of Europe or slash Greece based. If we look at Baidu, you can see that that stock's down $20 after hours. I sold a call credit spread on Tesla, but I don't think those earnings are out yet, so don't know what's going on there. And then overall, what we want to see is obviously kind of what's, what happens next here. And really one of the biggest movers here and one of the biggest stocks that's just kind of cruising along is Apple. And obviously so goes Apple. If Apple's having a good day, then the NASDAQ's not going to be far behind. And at this point, a move up to that 128.72 level, that voodoo fire line looks very, very positive. The tough thing right here is if you don't have it, where do you get in? I actually like the idea, though, of looking at some potential pinning plays for even next week. Next week being the monthly options here. So let's go and look at volume and open interest. And for open interest, and what stands out here is, wow, 125, 61,000 calls here. And what you're looking for, and the thing about it is a lot of times you'll see a large open interest, but you want to see the largest open interest that's within the expected move here. So if we're looking at, we're at 125, then you got 61,000 on the call side here and 3,000 on the put side. And then you got 34,000 up here at 130. That'd be a little bit more of a stretch, but I see something like this for next week. And I like the idea of even potentially doing a butterfly here. We'll take a look at that, but that's something we don't need to worry about until next week, so that'll be pretty good. And in terms of looking at everything else, the main things I've been watching here are the bond market. The bond market here, at least TLT did at least pause today at that 55 period moving average. All right, so we'll take a look. I don't have we dumped that one. Cut it loose the other day, and now just kind of revisiting it and kind of keeping an eye on which way that thing is going to be settling in. And then the stocks that I continue to favor here are ones that are, there's essentially when you get into a market like this, you have a lot of money that'll flow into specific stocks after positive earnings. So an example that would be Amazon. So we get good earnings, and what happens is that it doesn't really go down. It just, after the good earnings, it just trades sideways, and then the moving averages essentially come up to it as opposed to it pulling back to the moving averages. And it just becomes a very nice, clean way to sell put spreads. And I like that you've got the C wave and the B wave and the A wave all above zero, which makes selling put spreads all the easier, okay, because it's completely in alignment with that. And then the other thing here that I want to look at is the Russell, and the Russell here has got a nice daily squeeze. The volume, even on the Qs, even if we look at the Qs here, the volume has been pretty low, so I don't like that. But when you get something like this and you're breaking out of a very strong downtrend, what's going to happen is you just get light volume short covering, because now they have no choice, and that can just kind of push us up. So I'm not fighting this. I'm not hedging it. I'm going on the long side and essentially staying on the right side of the waves. Okay, a big example of that is the dollar. The dollar index here, any pullbacks in the dollar are a buying opportunity, just as anything else with the waves and this strong in alignment as well. Okay. And last but not least, if you are interested in the waves, we are running a special on those. If you see this, go to simpleroptions.com/ABC. They are available, TradeStation, NinjaTrader, MultiCharts, eSignal, etc. And it's the A, B, and C waves. And you can just go here, add to cart, and you'll be good to go. And if you guys have any questions on that, of course, let us know. And otherwise, we'll see you at the next trade setup.